Hi, welcome to another episode of Hot Takes. Any dream that Rachel Reeves may have had that her tenure as Chancellor of the Exchequer would be anything other than a complete unmitigated disaster, well, that's been blown to smithereens thanks to figures released this morning. Deloitte did a survey of 67 chief financial officers of companies, very large companies in Britain. In fact, they have a combined market value of 427 billion. So we are talking the experts in their field. It's a shame we haven't got an expert in our field sitting in number 11, eh? Anyway, this was conducted between the 18th and 31st of March. Very important dates, and I'll come back to why. But the results of this survey paint, well, an absolutely awful picture as far as Rachel Reeves is concerned. And she will know from these figures that she's in trouble. The chief financial officers expect the sharpest decline in corporate hiring since 2020, and that would be the peak time of the pandemic. Wage growth is expected to slow. 30% say corporate capital expenditure will fall over the next 12 months. Nearly 2/3 say there'll be a decline in discretionary spending, and another 2/3 say that cost control is now a strong priority for the business. Now, risk appetite is down, with only 12% saying that they're willing to take on more risk at all. So that's growth and innovation out the window, isn't it? 2/3 say that operating costs will increase. 35%, only 1/3, expect to see an increase in revenue. Even though inflation is going to increase, so you'd think revenue would go up as well. They reckon inflation will rise to 3.1. Now, that, of course, given those dates, which I said I'd mention again, is all before the tariffs were announced. Geopolitics will rear its ugly head. This also will have a high risk rating, but that's not included in these figures. And so those tariffs will drive down even further all the hope, all the optimism, of which there seems to be precious little. I think this same survey next time, well, it's going to be even worse, surely. Tariffs will threaten the growth that Reeves thought she would get. I tell you, it's going to be a rough old ride. But then we've got a rough old bird in number 11. Thanks very much. Bye.